Good morning, bedbrides and the sleepyheads. Welcome to the Sunday stream. I'm a little bit late, I acknowledge. Don't worry about it. We don't worry about it. Don't worry about You're worrying about it. Quite frankly, you're worrying about it too much. Too much. Yeah, tiny bookshop today, unless I didn't do the thing. Okay, I did do it correctly, and thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Ignis. Also, congratulations to Cobalt Brian and the Lady Lunity for first, second, and third. Hello, everybody. Hope that everybody... I'm so worried about it. Gosh dang it. You guys need to stop worrying about it. I will hydrate. All right. Who actually got tea today? That's the big question. Whenever we get an influx, and Dub Shadow, you know what? I'll get to that first. Just for you. I'll get to that first. But because we're also doing the bookshop, it makes sense that he's here. So I'm going to put him here this time so that he's just resting against my hoodie. And then we put the stinky note. Just for you, Dubberinos. Ugh, there we go. Alright, so. Let me see. Frida, congratulations on the new tea. R.I.P. Cobalt. R.I.P. Lunity. Congratulations, Minerva. Congratulations to Chaos Creator. And R.I.P. Link. T is dumb. How could you say that? Excuse me. But yes, we are back doing Will's T is dumb. What? That hurts even more. What if I was secretly trying to make my own tea brand, Lunity? Like doing a little side project, being like, yeah. No, here we go. I'm gonna. This is where I get known. This is where I bring, like, leave my mark on the world by making my own tea brand. And Lunity's just like, Will's tea is dumb, and I'm like, she knows. Throw out all my work, just in the garbage, gone, goodbye. I want a Kit Kat from Lunity. Well, then go over to her stream when she's streaming and get your daily Kit Kat. It's important. It's good for your health. It's good for your soul. I'm so sorry Luno doesn't support you. Thank you, Cobalt. I'm glad someone's willing to say it. The second tea party. Dun, dun, dun. Just throw it outside in a rainstorm. It's hard to catch streams for me. Well, have you considered just doing better? Getting good, one might even say. But also for those who've not noticed the banner at the very top. Now, mine's a little bit slapdashy, unfortunately, because I left this till very last minute because of just bad mental health shenanigans. But we are also currently raising money for the Doctors Without Borders, or the MSF. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to say that properly. Oh no, she's got the drawing done and she's screaming. The shake really sells that emote, Lunity. Like, that shake is so, like, is the cherry on top. That brings it out so much better. Unfortunately, I don't have any, like, how to say, like, any incentives today, because I'm a little bit sore. I'm recovering from things. But if you are interested in donating to a good cause, which is Doctors Without Borders, you can go to that link right there, and you can donate should you wish to. Sorry. If you ever just see me go, it's just because I'm really sore. I did too many a workout yesterday, and now I'm like, especially the pecs. So it's like any movement is like, it's just gonna be those noises the whole stream. I hope you're ready for it. I hope you're ready and prepared. And also, we are part of a raid train, so I am gonna be going until 10 p.m. EST, where we are going to be raiding out to the next person in the raid train. Wow, incredible. My first raid train. How spooky. Let's go sell books. Let's sell some books. What were our objectives? I do not remember what we were all aiming to do. Whoa, Ling, put those guns down there. Easy. I have forgotten where all the special things are. Am I looking in here? No, but we've already sold stuff. We already bought stuff. We bought more books. To learn how to solder and desolder electronics. Do it, Brian. I'm told it's very rewarding. I don't have a better party emote, so lasers. Okay, I guess that's fair. I would like one fantasy book, please. My favorite genre. We have 24 of them of varying kinds. Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me what we were doing last time, because it's been a hot while. And thank you for the check-in, Chaos Creator, and hello, Syrinx. I hope that you're doing well. RIP did not, in fact, get a thing. Okay, hold on. There's a hold on. Wait, hold on. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Hang on. Chill. Bruh. Chill. You will find out soon, Brian. We're just about to... do we want to go to the place today? Is that where we want to go? Do we want to go to the cafe again with the mean lady? Whoa, Ignis, calm down there. Yeah, we gotta visit the beach 3 times. We gotta visit the supermarket 3 times. We've already sold all the drama in the flea market. Yeah, that's right. We made our own. We wrote our own book. I've done the stuff at the cafe before. Let's go to the supermarket, because it seemed like the supermarket really likes crime and drama. Oh, wait, no, we can't do that. If we're supposed to sell fantasy books, we should probably go somewhere that sells fantasy books. Can't do the flea market yet. Travel and facts. The cafe is travel and drama. Oh, we don't have the other things yet. Well, the closest we have is the beach, so we'll go to the beach. That's what we will do. I hit the button again by accident. Oops. Far Beach. It costs 18 because it's pricey AF, but, you know, we'll make it happen. So we'll add a couple more travel books. But they actually like the fantasies. So let's get some of those fantasies in there. Put a couple more facts books. Some classics. We'll add a bunch of drama, because we love adding some extra drama to things. Because why not, right? Ah! I didn't know I had that set up. Dub Shadow, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate the heck out of it, my dude. That startled me. I got jump scared. That gave me a heart attack. I'm dying now. But thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. And enjoy the, how to say it, the tax returns on your donation. It is appreciated, though. As we all know, Doctors Without Borders is definitely a very good, how to say, it's a very good charity. It helps in impoverished nations and nations suffering in times of war, helping with nutritional defects, with surgeries, with medical care, etc. Like, just any amount of money that goes towards it is a positive. I prefer my doctors within borders. They aren't allowed to leave. Syrinx just has one doctor in his house that's just in a very large cardboard box. And every now and then, the doctor's like, "Can I leave, please?" And Syrinx is like, "I don't know, is the border open?" And he goes, "No." Syrinx is like, "Well, I think you know the answer then, don't you?" But alright, let's go to the beach. It's a simple little game for those who haven't seen it before. It's a lovely little game as well. You go to a place, you open up your bookshop, and people come to visit. Like this individual here, with his flotation device already on hand. He's ready to pick up his book and go for a read in the ocean itself, which seems dangerous, but you know what? Who am I to judge? At the end of the day, we live the lives that we want to live. To live, one might even say. Wow. Did not want the fantasy book. Hold on. Hang on, we can do this. I got a book to pick. I have a soft spot for science fiction. Also, I'm up for something humorous. So we like science fiction, which I believe Fantasy does. It does it? I can't remember. Because there's the classics, but I believe fantasy is in the same ballpark as science fiction. So we actually have to go in here. These are all real books that exist in the world with all the information on them, and we just got to read the summary and be like, all right, is this what we want? Now, what I wish that we had was like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You know, that would be incredible. But I don't think we're going to find that here. Or rather, I don't think that we have that at the moment. To live forever, climb the castles and slave your life away for a slim chance to get immortality. Or live free and get legally executed at 80. What the frick? Full of twists and turns. Monsters at sea. No, we need something with some humor. The thrilling action plot unfolds when a regular physics professor, Jason, is abducted and found himself in a parallel world. What dark paths will face him? Dark matter. Gosh dang it. None of these are hilarious, are they? That's a romance novel. That's a sci-fi page-turner. What happens when all of the planet's intellectuals are shut off from the rest of the world, left to ponder existence without ever experiencing it? Found out in this epic and ambitious sci-fi. Well, I mean, we could just offer him this because he says he has a soft spot for science fiction, so it is a science fiction. But we don't have a book that's funny, at least in the fantasies. I presume the crimes are not going to have like a tee-hee to them. We've got frickin' Battle Royale of all things. Have you considered Battle Royale instead? Life is better when you draw it. Hold on, let's see the classics. Poet famous for his maze-like prowess? No. The story of a girl who cried a river and drowned her own world. And drowned the whole world. I guess it's her world. It's everybody's world. I'm bad at words, chat. Just ignore me. The Tempest. Howl and Other Poems. Animal Farm. Okay, well, those aren't it. So the best that we got is Anthem. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. You know what? Here. Let's see what he thinks. Now that's a surprising treat. Consider my mind blown. Perfect. All right, we got him. So we got our little boost where we inspire other people to buy books. Which is like, yes, please, thank you. Make all the money for me. Hello, they're not the big boss. I hope that you're doing well. Oh, they continue to buy fantasy books. Well, there you go, Ignis. We got all the people buying the fantasies. The purchasing power of the fantasy books is going well. In fact, we're down to 3 on the shelves. Now purchase more, please. You didn't find anything you wanted. What were you looking for? I'm looking for a book featuring folklore. However, I'm not into horror. It's for my little sister. Huh. My wife was watching your newest Sneeze compilation. I've done it again. I'm sorry. Is Thumbelina considered folklore? She says you need to take better care of yourself. But the thing is I do take better care of myself. The sneezes don't come from me being sick. I just sneeze. As I said, there's a weird thing in my body where caffeinated drinks mixed with chocolate specifically tend to make me sneeze. And those are things that I like to drink during stream. I told her that it's your thing, it's the reason why I walks. Not the big boss is only here whenever I'm ill. Just like Will not sneezing. That's the end of that for me. Tell me why. It's from my little sister. I mean, is this considered? Yeah, it's like 18th. You know, we're gonna take a gamble at it. Never would have thought of it. Thumbelina is my favorite. Perfect. Okay, kind of gambled and won on that one. Does that make you allergic if anyone... if someone appears and you start sneezing? Oh. I also have, we talked about this the other day. Phonic sneeze reflex. So if I'm in like really bright sun, sometimes I'll sneeze because of it. It looks like you're good at picking up stuff. My mom told me we have to go home, and I don't have all my shells yet. Shells? Yeah. You ever heard of marine biology? It's where you study stuff from the sea, like sea stars and mermaids and clams. That's why I need seashells, to look at them for science. Can you pick some up for me, please? Here, I'll give you my special marine biology device. I presume it's either like a jar or a bucket.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for the follow. Flopa. Hi, sleep. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I'm not gonna sleep. I just started streaming. I have things to do. Hold on. Allows you to collect seashells. Oh my god, it started. You guys remember the tongue, how to say it. Not the tongue twister. The vocal warm-up exercise. She sells seashells by the seashore. I think there's a longer version of it, but I don't know it. I come up with random stuff on occasion, though. I picked most of them today, but some more should be washed up by tomorrow. I just need 12 more. Is studying, help her collect them with the device equipped. Okay. My mom's calling me again. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. The jar is equipped. Bored, I need a book. Oh, okay, so she's still here. I want to do some historical research. I can't get enough of the 7 lamps of architecture. Yep, I've already finished the last one. I don't know what the heck that is. Chat, do we know this book? The 7 lamps of architecture. It's an extensive essay. Blech! Well, well, well. Look who it is.
She's the queen of the harpies.
No, I'm
queen
not.
of the harpies.
No, I'm not.
Here's your crown, your majesty.
Get away.
Wow, you just chose violence the moment you came in here, huh? Okay, so it's an old-ass book, 1849. The lamps of the title are the principles. The 7 lamps are sacrifice, truth, power, beauty, life, memory, and obedience. And it is what? It is about good architecture and the ideas behind it. So sacrifice is dedication to man's craft to God as visual proof of man's love and obedience. Well, obedience is already a thing, so we'll see about that. Truth, handcrafted and honest displays of material and structure. Power, the building should be thought of in terms of their massing and reach towards the sublimity of nature by the action of the human mind upon them and the organization of physical effect in constructing buildings. Beauty, aspiration towards God expressed in ornamentation drawn from nature, his creation. Life, buildings should be made for by human hands so that the joy of masons and stone carvers is associated with the expressive freedom given to them. And then we have memory. Buildings should respect the culture from which they have developed, and obedience. No originality for its own sake, but conforming to the finest among existing English values, in particular expressing through the, quote, English early decorative and, quote, Gothic as the safest choice of style. We're learning a lot today, and I understood none of it. That's good, right? We're learning things. so she can stop selling secondhand swords. 10 out of 10. Would agree. My time has come. Have fun. Cheers, Dub Shadow. Thank you again for the donation. I appreciate it. Okay. So they want probably facts. Life is better when you draw it. I'm sorry. The CRPG book, Guide to Computer Role-Playing Games. This encyclopedia tells the history of the computer role-playing games by listing all of the CRPG titles released up to 2020 in chronological order. You can see how games influence each other in role-playing practices, both in the digital and tabletop settings. I want that one. Yes, I agree, Liar. Now that I'm aware of it, it's like, I wouldn't mind that book. I can't give her this one, but one day we will give someone My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness, god dang it. Someone is going to get that book. We're going to make it happen. You'll all see. Modders can only with powers in balance. I wrote that one. R.I.P. Liar. R.I.P. Also based. Also red-pilled. Also... Oh. There's another one and I can't think of it right now. But you're doing great. You're doing most excellent. Knowledge via dialogue and collaboration. Hold on, let's check these out really quickly. Dream first, details later. A smile of the mind. It's a collection of great graphic. No. Games, game design, and game studies. A must-read primer for anyone who's seeking to become a serious game scholar. Well, dang. Oh wait, these are actual books. Yes. In fact, the one that we were just talking about, My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness, is a, I believe it's a manga. Yeah. A very candid memoir in manga format, in which the author shares her experience with mental health, sexuality, and growing up. A must-read for, again, that word that I can't say. Yeah, I didn't realize these were actual books until I did. Oh shit, I do need to read this then. Yes, every book in this game is a real book. With a little blurb about what the book is about. Jose. Or Jose. Jose fans should read. Must read, even. A must read. Are you reading it yet? Doesn't sound like it. But yeah, we don't really have a thing. I guess we can try this one. I want to do some historical research, but we don't have... Wait a second. Hold on. Smile of the Mind. Graphical design wit. This book features the work of more than 300 designers who create logo. Nope, that doesn't help. I was hoping that it would be buildings. They want buildings, so let's see. Spirit of Self-Discovery. My Time in the Middle East. The Nutmeg Trail. The history of Nutmeg is nuts. What did Joe say? These nuts. You're welcome, Ignis. The history of Nutmeg and the horrific human atrocities that come with just nutmeg is crazy. The history of spices are kind of insane. Italian mills and their gardens. 16 years before the published this scholarly travel book is remarkably detailed in the garden. All right, we might be looking at that one. Blue Highways. I think we're going to give this one. Human atrocities, oh boy. Oh yeah, slavery, war, just all the good stuff. What is that one term again? Shanghaiing, I think is what it's called, when you get someone drunk near a port city and then they wake up on a ship and it's just like, you're part of the ship crew now. Go ahead, try to leave. We're on the ocean, dumbass. And chances are you don't know how to swim. It's great. It's wonderful. We love it. We hate it. It's awful. I die every time I learn more about it. Here, let's see if this works. I like it when it deals with the past. Okay, good. I actually got the right book for her this time. Last time she was not down with it at all. Oh, we are running out of fantasy books. We've sold all the kids' books already? That's crazy. We have a skull in the front. We're literally trying to shoo people away. How do we collect seashells, though? Oh, like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe I have figured out how to collect seashells. That's crazy. And we are done for the night. Just remember that if you ever get conscripted, one easy task out is to frag your commanders. Can't have a war when the snake has no head. Lobs grenade into commander tent. It's practically foolproof. What could go wrong? Alright, we came out with a fair bit of money, which is good. We're gonna get this, because that's only $5. And we got a bunch of fantasy books back, a bunch of kids' books, a bunch of classic books. Bruh, we're doing great right now. Today is sunny, tomorrow is sunny, we're doing excellent. Every time I frag my commander, they just keep sending more SMH. Liar's just like, I don't get it. Every time they're gone. Meaning with a little... Nope, I'm sticking to my guns. Sounds like the military's just feeding commanders to their unhappy grunts. Yeah. The commanders are in there just for stress relief. That's what they're really there for. I don't need anything else here. I think we're just going to the beach again, even though the beach again is like the more expensive one. What is it then, liar, huh? Huh? Why don't you tell me? I'm gonna keep spamming that until liar tells me what she means. Nice try, Dorn. Wrong chat. I'll give you that one. How are you, Dorn? I hope that you're doing well. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the beach again. Why not? Man, we ate through our fantasy books. Actually, most of those as well. All the kids' books got sold, which kind of makes sense because we were at the beach. One of our travel books was sold, so that's definitely something. If you mean seriously, fragging means to secretly killing your commanding officer with a grenade. See, Dorn gets it. Look, liar. I feel like I suspect, I'm noticing that you have not played games where you hear the term frag out. Much like crash out, but it's with a grenade at your commanding officer. I always assume it was done with a grenade. I can already see Liar just rubbing her face just like, God damn it, I'm dealing with these people. Like, I'm surrounded by goobers. Hold on, we gotta like change our things around a little bit because I do think we still want to make sure that we can sell crime. Because as we know, crime pays. Go to 2-sentence horror. 3 years ago. This tastes like almonds, my ill-mannered wife. Mouthful of cake blurted out as she ate her last meal. That would be the almond extract, I replied as I pulled the pin of the grenade and slid it across the floor. Whoo! Had me guessing the entire time, Cobalt. I want to believe you wrote this. I want to believe you are forgotten well. There we go. We got the stamp. You and a growing number of customers have thoroughly enjoyed the sun at the beach. No shell. Ooh, a shell. Not a shell, but still taken. Sorry. Now I'm like on the hunt for seashells because we need 12 of them and we have 5 currently. It's not enough. I wish I could write something that clever. I mean, it's a great premise because you're just like, oh, almonds, that's right. There's a certain, what is it cyanide that tastes like almonds? There's a specific thing that has an almond flavor to it. And you're just like, oh no, he's poisoned his wife. And then the plot twist, because again, like they ate the last meal. And then all of a sudden it's just like, that would be the almond extract. And you're like, huh. And then immediately I respond as I pulled the pin from the grenade and slide it across the floor. Like, just, it's a fantastic subversion of expectation. Can't get enough of Inkheart. Who here has actually read Inkheart? Raise hands. Hands in the air. I don't know if you guys have an emote for hands in the air, but that would be great. I feel like I did back in the day, but I don't remember a lot of it. Same. Who here has actually read? How dare you? Is that the one with Silvertongue? Yes, that's with Silvertongue and Dustfinger and what is it? I think the big bad evil thing at the end is like the Shadow. Okay, so a couple people have read it. I read it too. It's one of the books that I vaguely remember, much like Cobalt said, where it's just like, huh. I think I have memories of it. I just remember the whole fact that they could. The big thing is that the main character and their father could read things out of storybooks. That was the big thing about it. Is that the one where the one guy can talk things into life from stories? Yes, it's both her father and herself. And yes, and they can also read them back in, which is why the main bad guy's name starts with a C and I can't remember his name anymore. Yeah, exactly. He wants to go, like, Dustfinger wants to go home because he just, he just doesn't belong in this world. Even though, and this is all spoilers for people who haven't read the book, but, like, it's pretty old. In the book, Dustfinger dies, and he learns about that, and he's okay with it. He's like, I just want to go home. Like, I don't care if I die. I don't belong here. Like, Dustfinger's a really interesting character in that book because he's just like, how to say it? He's just the embodiment of doesn't belong. Didn't it get a movie adaptation? It did. I've never seen it. I refuse to see it because there's a good chance that. Wait, hold on. I need it suitable for 8-year-olds. Winnie the Pooh. Boom. I haven't read that since I was little. But you are little. You're a child. Hold on. Do they respawn? No. I think this is one of those you just have to keep visiting every day. I have a vague recollection of seeing a bit of the movie back on YTV some Saturday afternoon back in the day. That is a hyper-specific vague, Cobalt. I remember once in 2015 when I was sitting on the couch on a Sunday, I believe it was in July, when I was watching YTV and there was a movie on that seemed reminiscent of something similar to that of Inkheart. And it's just like, Cobalt, that's not vague, that's hyper specific. Oh, the kids' books are already gone. I mean, a lot of I vaguely remember parts of the movies would have been weekends. I see. So it's more just like, will you misunderstand? I watched a lot of movies on the weekends on YTV. Will you not work your play? You play. What do you mean, Triox? You speak in riddles. Not a dull boy either. I'm so dull. I'm the dullest boy. And fair enough. Why does... Look at everything. And Ling, stop it. Stop it. And Dorn, don't encourage her. Finally have time to read. I want something with a political message. Well, shit. We already handed that book over, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there you go. Political message. I was to say, wait a second. We have Animal Farm. You have Pedagogy of Opposites, or of the Oppressed. I didn't read that one, liar. I'm sorry. Summer Hools? I don't know what the heck that word is. Is it just missing an E? My parents want me to go somewhere on a holiday. And I said, you can't go without me. Oh, want to go somewhere on a holiday. And I said, you can't go without me then. I don't want to sit in a car all day. In Buxtonbury. I can just take my bike to the beach. Plus, all my friends are here. I'd miss out on all the best jokes if I went away. There's only one thing we're missing for summer. Sand castles. Me draws firearm on Ling. Says you intend to share those, don't you? Old grandma wants to be reminded communism bad, apparently. That's important. Of opposites. Oh, that's a pretty impressive bit of... You know something? You know what, liar?
The queen of the harpies.
No, I'm
Queen of the
not.
harpies.
No, I'm
Here's your
not.
crown, your majesty.
Get away.
Is Buxton? No, I don't think so, Triox. It's too small of a town. Or rather, it's a town. Oh, and more fantasy books, of course. Keep up, will ya? Wow. Easy there, child. I like that they just, like, sell fantasy books. Immediately buys a frickin' fax book instead. Where are the best sellers? What is what you need? I'm sorry. I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I'm looking for a book in the series. However, please no classics. I just can't get into them. Wait, but what are you looking for then? I'm looking for a new book for the next book in a series. But no classics. Alright, so we need like a part 1 or a part 2. There's a part 7. Is that what we're looking for? Never looked at that. Fantastic, I figured it out. Unfortunately, that was a drama. Why didn't I choose one of my fantasy books? It would have contributed towards the 15. I am a fool. Gosh dang it all to Hecorinos. Also, there are no extra shells by the look of it. There was a sand castle that was built, though. You might be able to sell BL. You know what? That sounded more like a sentence from Ling, so I'm going to presume that Ling is the one that sent it. You cannot change my mind. We all know Ling would sell spicy novels to the public. Yes, it is. Wait, hold on. Did I miss a thing? Oh my goodness, I just missed a thing. I'm sorry, liar. Hold on, the shit poster me is just like, but what if you could sell BL? I mean, we have the, like, my lesbian experience in loneliness, so like, why not? Why not? That was a lot of drama and classics. We have those now. Right, we have to sell fantasy books at the beach. Should we cheat the system? Where's the restricted section? Doesn't exist, Moose. How are you, Moose? I hope that you're doing well. I mean, what's wrong with selling spicy novels? So when I was in Japan, flexes or, you know, pulls its shirt in a self-important like way, we definitely walked past one little stall of like books and magazines, and the front table that was like facing the street definitely had just some straight nudity on the front covers, to the point where I had to do a double take, and I'm like, I don't know if I saw that correctly just now. To which Lunity responded, which is like, no, you saw that correctly. So only straight nudity. I mean, it was women, so I guess it's bi nudity, pan nudity even. You know, I'm willing to concede my poor wording on this, Cobalt, if you're willing to concede that you're being a dick right now. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't have as many fantasy books as I thought. Shit. But we have all our fantasy books on display. You know what? We can't just not have any dramas, but we're going hard on it. Nudity is only scandalous if you make it so. That's very progressive of you, Blues, and I appreciate it. My local Barnes & Noble has a manga called Buck Naked or something along those lines, which made me laugh, imagining everyone trying to hand that to the cashier. All confidence, no concern. That's the correct approach. Heck, the only approach as far as I'm concerned. We got no extra seashells? That's Bologna. No extra seashells. Hold on, wait. I say that as someone who gets a quick paycheck during art class. Who got a quick paycheck during art class when you have to sit naked for class. Wait, for real, Blues? You actually were like the live model once? Because that's actually really neat. Heck, I didn't click. We could have sold so many fantasy books just now, but I goofed. $100 for what? How long of a session was it? 30 an hour? $2 out. That is still really solid. Did you have to do much, or did you just have to sit? Because I've drawn live models before. There was this one dude that we had who was an older gentleman who had some of the most dynamic poses, because we had to do 30-second life drawing with him, and a bunch of other stuff too. Like, he would have just one pose for like, you know, like 10 minutes or whatever, but a lot of times we would start with like the 20 seconds things, and it was he had such great dynamic poses. Like, he would bring material, like props for himself so that he could do these poses. Like he would always bring like this wooden post that he could lean on so that he could do like more like dramatic outward poses. He had this like, how to say, like this strap that he could put under the stage that he could hold on to so that he could do like really dramatic like lean backs without falling over, because he would just use it like just use the thing as like a grip. Like genuinely one of the best freaking live models I've ever gotten the pleasure to draw. Excellent individual. Like the day that was the last day that he came to visit for our class, like we all like went up and like thanked him, because he was just genuinely just an excellent freaking like live model. Like unironically, how to say, would just like had like improved in my life drawing like immensely just thanks to him alone. 1 a week. I enjoy my books light and entertaining, and I'm into horror. Well, that's a whole thing. Hold on. 2 hours. Just sit there. They said that we could change poses if the class wanted. That's actually not, yeah, that's not bad. You definitely, for a 2-hour session though, you would definitely want to find a position that you can sit in for that period of time. Cause like, my God, like me being the person who's drawing, I'm just like, God, just standing here for like 15 minutes and I'm just like, you know, like I need to like change my own posture just to help myself. And have a good Lord Cobalt. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it, my dude. There was an actual stripper who also was one of the models. She brought one of her poles and made bets with the prof on how many people would blush. Would she actually like strike the poses properly too, though? Because again, like in that situation, have a good night, Brian. In that situation, you could get some like excellent frickin' like body extensions and lines of actions if you did stuff properly. She did the high kick one using the poles, and she could actually hold that position for a while. Good for her. Live model classes are so underappreciated by people who don't take art or have art friends. No, live drawings are fantastic. They help you understand the body and muscle structures so much better. Like, again, like the older gentleman that I was talking about, he was very thin. So, like, when he did exaggerated poses, like when he would, like, you know, like, take, like, that wooden staff that he had and, like, stick it down and, like, really lean against it, like, you could really see, like, his muscles and his, like, and, like, the form of his body, like, press through his skin. So you could be like, oh, okay, so here's, like, the biceps, here's, like, his ulna and his radial bone, like, you know, like here's how the ribs stretch when you like take these positions, etc. Like, it's fantastic. It's like, holy shit, I'm learning about like anatomy so well from this. It's great. It's fantastic. I cannot emphasize how great like a good live model or a live art model is. I really want to find a local figure drawing class near me. They're so helpful. I need to find one too, but I'm a goober and just don't leave my apartment besides work. You can also see how the body moves, which is a lot more helpful than just images. Yeah! Exactly. Like especially if it's like the 20-30 second drawings when the model switches poses, you get to see them go from like this really like, let's say that they went for a very extended, you know, like reaching for something pose, and then go into like a sit. You get to watch those muscle structures change and like just, how to say, like form differently. Like, it's very neat. This was like one of the things that I really, really enjoyed in art school. Even though I sucked at it. My God, I'm so bad at life drawing. It's awful. Do you have anything like The Dry? What the heck is The Dry? Violets are blue. It's a thrilling blood. No, they want something light and entertaining. What happened in the 8? Yeah. Let's give that a try. It might not be right. Are you sure it's light reading? Well, I tried. R.I.P. Well, we have an important question. Can anyone write a book? Like, could I make one right now? I mean, sure. Because I think books are pretty cool. I read lots of them already. Probably 25 or maybe 27. I would probably need a photo of myself for the biography on the back. Harper, I don't know how to say that name. The most famous author in Brookstonbury in the world. Easy. I can draw a picture for the cover too. A dragon probably, maybe even a horse. Guess I'm a writer now. Get ready to sell my work soon. Will do. I knew you'd recognize a good book idea when you heard it. Literally hasn't said a single book idea. And Chaos Creator, thank you very much for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Look at all those fantasy books being sold. Can't believe you didn't buy another one. What would you recommend? What are we looking for here? What a week! I need something easy, entertaining, and uncomplicated. However, I can't read classics. Allergies. What? What? Anybody else just allergic to frickin' classic books? Light and entertaining. Well, you'll definitely want to get the pedagogy of the oppressed. So literally me guessing. My dyslexia says no matter what I say, it's going to be incorrect, because that's how dyslexia works. Let me see. Something casual. North and south. That's epic theater, so that's definitely not light. Hold on. Court in the Mist. It's the first Nehemia to attempt. She confronts prejudice. That is not light. We need something light. Love beyond body, space, and time. That looks like it is also very not light. Where's a light book when we need one? My goodness. Let's see. Clay has some digital marketing experience, so when he's hired on the night shift at the name, he's puzzled as to why it's still in business. Most customers only borrow books from the highest shelves. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like it's particularly hard. It's only 288 pages. There we go. Nailed it. Penumbra. This one person is just being a legend. Are they gonna we reached it. Oh my god, they are literally buying every fantasy book we have. Let's fucking go. You are a mad person and we love you. You mean penumbra? Because I probably said per. Penumbra? Did I do it this time, liar? Did I not goof it this time? Holy shit, there's just a sandcastle there now. Yeah, I did. I'm great at words, in case you didn't know. I'm really, really cool at words. Books of ages. You know what? How many children's books do we have? We don't have a lot. We'll purchase. Give me. And we do need to refill our fantasy collection at this point. Give me. Thank you. We ran out of those books pretty badly. As per my last numbra. Ew. That's my response to you right now, liar. Hold on, we need to snooze ads for a second. My response to the pain that you just caused is just me pointing at you going, no! What you just did was illegal. Today is sunny and tomorrow it's gonna rain. Okay, so we did that, which means it's time to switch to a different location. We still have to visit this place 3 times. And they like drama and crime, which is not that difficult to accomplish. We've already done the stuffs here specifically. So let's go there next. We're going to the supermarket, also known as Mega Marché. Or would that be like Mega Marché? I don't even know if you're supposed to roll the R, but we're doing it because that's what I've decided to do today. We are also kind of low on crime dramas right now. Or on crimes, or crime books specifically. But that is what the people want, so we gotta make sure that they exist. And they also really like drama. So let's make sure that we have some drama on the shelves. Ooh, drama. There. Couple kids books. Too many fantasy books in my opinion, but that's just how it be sometimes. Have you been reading or listening to anything recently? I am starting to read the Mistborn books, aka reading the book Mistborn. But I have only finished the prologue because I am not very good at staying consistent at reading. Because the other things I've been listening to is a bunch of podcasts, and they are not important, liar. I'm gonna tell you that straight up, they are not important. I listen to them for a mixture of learning things and background noise. Audiobooks are helpful for that a bit. That's true. I did listen to... Oh, what were those books called? They were the... Congratulations on getting a new tea, Alex. Oh god, what were they called again? The Horus Heresy series. I did the audiobooks for 5 of them? I think 5 of them. Kind of want to read sometime. I've promised the person who's letting me borrow the book that I would read at least a chapter a week, because that's as good as that's gonna get. So I do actually have to read it, at least 1 chapter tonight, because otherwise I will be a liar. I have those books and I haven't read them yet. They're quite good. The audiobooks are also very, very good, because the person who does the audiobooks for them are fantastic. They have that excellent low, like, English voice. So they're just like, Prometheus appeared. Raising his bolter to the sky like a beacon of hope to those without any. And you're just like, oh, tell me more. And also, I need to quickly do a 3-minute ad break because it's time for the ad break. So if you guys can interrupt to it, get a stretch, grab yourself on me, grab yourself on ring, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Wow, we're back. Pardon the wait. All right, let's make this happen. And which podcast? I listened to Behind the Bastards, last podcast on the left, and recently started listening to Knowledge Fight. Because Knowledge Fight makes me laugh because my frickin' god. Alex Jones is crazy. There's no other way to describe it. Which one are you again? Want to help him out, recommend books that he likes and talking. I can't remember where you appear though. Oh no, it's you again. The child. Now I'm curious if there's anything else that I'm capable of clicking on. Oh wait. I forgot about the little demons. I just talked to my uncle, Klaus, and he told me that I'm allowed to ask as many questions as I want. So I asked him how he became my uncle and how I grew in my mom's belly and why we don't fall off the earth if it's moving so fast. And he just had a laugh. I don't know what that means. I think your uncle just had a good time with being like, yeah, ask what you want. And then you asked all the stuff that would be like, God, how do I explain this to you? Where are the best sellers? You want a bestseller? I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I don't mind if there was romance. And if it's less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. Do we have... Oh. The Nightingale. The Emperor Falls. The Nightingale Song. Flashing mechanical bird appears. Everyone forgets the real Nightingale and he flies away. A poetic tale reminding us that no technology can truly capture the beauty of nature or one's talents. I just started reading Chainsaw Man and Witch Hat. Edelier? One thing I've wanted to read, though, is The King in Yellow. The King in Yellow sounds familiar. The King in Yellow is a... Is it not an offset to Lovecraft? Or has some kind of connection to it? An absolute masterpiece, probably the single greatest book of weird fantasy written in this country between the death of Poe and the rise of Lovecraft. Oh, it's before Lovecraft. I believe it is Lovecraft. Well, let's see. That's not romance, so that doesn't help us. That's a 400 book. That's a 400 book. Hold on. Is its own thing, but it's lumped into the Lovecraft stuff. Yeah, because it's in a similar genre, if I recall correctly. I only remember King in Yellow due to Fear and Hunger. You know what? If there's a reason that you remember things, is that really a problem? Wait a second. Oh, no! It was sold! Oh! The book was sold. This would have been the time. The manga. We could have sold it, but we can't. Oh, I'm just sad now. 90 pages? Hold on. No, that probably doesn't have romance in it. You know what? We'll give this one prop, potentially. I want to play Fear and Hunger. So says a lot of people. I ended up just watching an essay about it because I'm like, there's no way I'm playing that. Excuse me. There he is! Well, the king in yellow is supposed to be, is supposed to be something like an info hazard. Interesting. Want a book with plot twists. I wouldn't mind starting a new series. Do you have anything like the Inheritance games? God, I would need to read so many books before I could work at a bookstore. Don't worry, Moose. If I know Liar, Liar understands what the game is. You are not going to convince Liar to not play this game. Let's see. A new series with plot twists. And wouldn't mind a new series. It's how to. He knows the best rules, formulas, and tropes. There's very little to nothing that phases me subject matter wise. True. Liar is tough. Liar looks at scary things like it's my favorite thing right now. So that's not what I'm looking for. Moose, let's not say that kind of stuff in chat. It's bait. Yeah, sure. It is, but it sounds like you're trying to dissuade somebody from playing something that they want to play, which just is like, just let them play it. There's no point in fighting that. Let them play it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. Easy peasy. R.I.P. Argot. And thank you for the lurk, Argot. I appreciate it. Man, I'm having a hard time with this. Should I just offer this one? You know what, heck, if they want a series... Perfect, okay, I got the right one. Hey there, I'm still on the lookout for album inspiration. You don't happen to have a book that could help me out. Well, what specifically are you looking for then, friend? As an artist was Berserk. Man, Berserk's art is so freaking good. I love the Berserk art. No stinky for you. What did I do? What did I do, not the big boss? What did I do to deserve not stinky? Question mark. I got a new tea. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw Argot's and then missed yours. Well, congratulations on the new tea. Oh, snap. Not the big boss is at the same number as Ling and Luna D. Looking for non-fiction. I tend to read lesser known works and also historical settings. Sorry, now I actually got to read these things. And hello, Snappa. How are you? Let's see. Yes, Aya, what would you like? You're here to cause problems. Ah! Tough boy noises. I'm so tough. I'm just sad that I can't crank the sound because otherwise it will blow your guys' eardrums out, even though for me it's very quiet. I want to see book. Which book do you want to see specifically? Because I'm currently trying to look for... We'll do that one extra low. Ah, my knee! Well, I'm just being attacked right now for that one, liar. I'm under attack right now for my bad knee. See, the curtain falls at the era of the French colony. I mean, it's a historical setting. It's non-fiction. I don't know if it's a lesser-known work. You know what? We'll give it a try. Oh, he really liked it. Perfect. Which ones are you selling? Depends on what the game gave me. We just sold a Dragon Apparent. Thanks, mate. This is immense help. I believe in you. It's one of those things, Haya, where the game will choose the book that you put up. But it's one of those, like, when it's on the shelf, it does say consistent. So, you know, if you put a fantasy book up there and it's, I don't know, Dune, that book will stay Dune until it's sold. And then, you know, you don't have it anymore. But the only way to check it is if people ask for, you know, where I feel the ideas coming. Hidden knowledge seeks you. Read until your eyes fall off. Walk those hollowed halls of history. Yeah, something like that. Brilliant, mate. Thanks so much for helping me with my writer's block. And we got an album out of it. I need to write all of these new ideas down, like, immediately. I'll be back here soon. Yeah, basically, there are a bunch of real books in here, and... how to say it? You can't really check on... I don't think that there's a way to check on them unless people are specifically asking you for recommendations. This book will bury me. What a find! So I apologize that I can't be like, no, these are the books we're selling right now, because I don't know if there is a way to check that without somebody asking you to specifically look at the books. BRB, as the kids say, redeem, hydrate on myself, IRL. Good luck, be brave. And also congratulations on the new tea, Zaki. How are you doing today? I hope that you're doing well. Wow. I hope that I have even mildly explained that correctly. Haya probably staring at me like, the fuck you just say to me, dude? And I'm like, please, I promise, it's real. Odenair, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Choo choo, the train pulling into the next stop. We're not here only to survive, but thrive. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello, Lunity. Hello, Odenair. How was your stream over there, Odenair? Welcome, everybody. We are the continuation of the raid train for the Survive and Thrive raid train to raise money for the Doctors Without Borders. Give them money. Nailed it. Crushed it. Oh, my sales pitch. It's it's irresistible. Saved 3 people, didn't lose any. Hell yeah, Odenair. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome, everybody, though. My name is Will Sleeps Not. For those who aren't aware, this is the Sleepy Head Clubhouse, where we play a variety of games. And today we are playing Tiny Bookshop, where we are selling books to people and learning about books, which I think is actually a fantastic way to spend a Sunday. Because there's already been several books while we've been playing this where I'm just like, what book is that? I want to know more about that. The game itself actually has real books, titles and such that you can actually, you know, like if you find them interesting, you can go and accomplish more. Like go and words are really difficult. And go and hunt them down, see if you like them potentially. We had this one book that we've been sitting on for a really long time that I was trying to get people to buy. And it was the book is called My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness, which is an actual manga. And I was like, oh my god, we gotta get someone to buy it. And then at one point, finally, someone popped in. I'm like, oh, maybe I can sell it to them. And then someone had already bought it. And I was like, no, my plans. Down the drain. Nothing but sadness. Yes, we need to visit that place one more time. We also need to check our calendar. Oh yeah, that's the fish market. So we have a couple days still until that thing. That's a really good feature. It is! I really enjoy it. So we are going to go back in. We sold all of our crime books. We sold most of our drama books. The fantasy books aren't doing amazing, but that's okay. We'll just replace a couple of them like that. We'll slap them in place. So there is a feature in the game that I'm like a little bit saddened by. Like, we don't get to check what these books are at the moment, which makes me a little bit sad. Because it's like, I want to know what the books are. You know, like there's not really a way for us to like check them. There is a way to check them. And that's specifically when I almost forgot to fill that slot. That would have been really embarrassing. So we go to the place. We park in the parking lot. It's Thursday, the summer of the 18th. Open up our bookstore. We have visited the place 3 times. Huzzah. That's what we do. It will be raining later today, but that's okay. I think people will still pop in. I have returned with hydrogen monoxide. Well, you better be handling that carefully there, liar. It's very dangerous. Oh, that's the manga that Crunchyroll suggests if you like serial experiments Words are hard. I'm drinking all of it. Whoa, you gotta chill the heck out there. You gotta be careful. Hold on, if we get one of the things, there you go. So, a really cool feature of the game. So, hello, I'm looking for a crime novel. I'm obsessed. I'm a traveler and like to read about real places, and I don't mind something with a detective. So, you get an option. Serial experiments Ling. Well, you know, Ling is like an undead that has like a little house full of cryptids, so it makes sense, honestly. Rimworld, immediate panic. But so this is what they want. They want a crime novel that has real places and potentially has something with detectives. So we start going through our books, and these books, as long as we keep them on the shelf, will be these books. So we have like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, book 1. It'll give like a blurb. It's like, okay, bada. And then we try to find, hopefully, something that will be close to, if not exactly, what they're looking for. So it's actually a really clever game mechanic way for you to have to start learning about books. So like The Curious Incident of the Dog in the nighttime. So it's like, okay, well, what is this about? It's about Christopher, maybe only 18, but he notices things that others don't. When his neighbor's dog is suddenly killed, he wants to know what happened. This novel is unique in that it uses maps, pictures, and diagrams. So there's just like okay, how many pages? When was it published? Who was the writer? We just get a lot of stuff like that, and I think that that's really neat. But now we need to find a book that is a crime novel. Probably has to have some real life places, and preferably has a detective. So we're gonna look for that. So famous last words. The husband disappeared, leaving a cryptic note by noon. He's the gunman in a London hostage situation. As the police close in, she's the only one who understands the message he left, and the only person who can stop what comes next. Ooh. Drama suspense. A haunted hotel. A writer with writer's blocks. Oh, it's The Shining. I was about to say, wait a second, this is already sounding familiar. The Shining by Stephen King, published in 1977. 509 pages. Mature reading. You already read The Curious Case. There's a ghost in this house. That's probably not what we're looking for. It! Oh my god, we have a lot. We actually have some Stephen King books in here right now. Oh, that's a fictional town. That doesn't help us out at all. Oh my god, another we have 3 Stephen King books at the moment. We're just the Stephen King book right now. You have all the popular ones I haven't read. I've read Carrie. I watched the movie for Carrie. I didn't read it, and I didn't read The Shining. So, I'm crushing it right now is what I'm trying to say. Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. Dead body in her tea shop? Vera Wong barely blinks. After all, who's better suited to solve a murder than a 60-year-old tea connoisseur with weaponized mom curiosity? The police don't stand a chance. That's not what we're looking for. A murder announced. One murder. This dark academy puts you in the chair of the examiner with access to all emails, projects, and other... I don't know! Is it actually? Hold on. Oh my god, that's right. They were all really good. Would recommend. I made the mistake of talking to 2 book nerds about Stephen King, and they started talking about The Dark Tower, and then my brain melted, and I was like, I'm not gonna remember any of this. You're good, liar. I wouldn't have known the difference. But we do have a problem. Because we don't have one by the look. This is the closest thing that I have. But it's just in London. So, like, let's try? They're okay with it. It wasn't their favorite thing, but they're okay with it. All you need to know is, yes, the extended universe, which I think starts with the Dark Tower, Hyatt. That's like all that I need. That's what I understood, at least. Hello, Scotty. How are you? I hope that you're doing well. Look, all that I care about right now is selling these books to people who haven't read them yet. Yo, I'm glad that you rented the parking spot here. It's cool to have someone to hang out with during breaks. Speaking of, you know anyone else super happy? Who else is super happy that you rented here? My boss. She says that she's been getting more customers since you set up shop, which is why she wants me to invite you to come on Monday. Why would I want to do that? Savings Day? We always have a thing called Mega Savings Day. There's loads of discounts to rope in more customers. I mean, it's quite stressful for me and the gang here, but for you, it should be pretty lucrative, eh? I guess. Actually, that's spoilers. It's stupid long. That isn't spoilers. Thank you, Haya. That was very confusing, and I appreciate it. I think that 11/22/63 is probably my favorite. It's one that isn't even or. It's just about a guy who finds a way to go back in time, so he tries to stop the JFK assassination, but the point in time is like 4 years prior, so he has to live in the past in real time. Oh, that's a neat concept. You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss one really great treasure because you didn't go? I mean, then I wouldn't know that the treasure existed, so, like, I ain't worried about it. I need a comprehensive reference book. I want something in a historical setting. All right, let's see if we got anything here. Learning Birds and the Sources. It's 2017. A travel log told in a series of anecdotes with whimsical exaggerations that capture the audience view of his hometown circa 1870 in all its glory and infamy. Rich collection of dishes. The world. I mean, you want a reference book. I guess you could also be looking for facts. A short history of nearly everything, from atoms to galaxies, is popular book. How about this? Tell me why. It's all very confusing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this one? No, that's not historical. Wild journey through the past, uncovering the secrets of our fascinating universe. And every time he goes back to the present, things reset, so he has to start over from the beginning. So if he screws something up, he potentially loses years of his life if he screws something up. Oh, that's... I like that. No, I did not give him what he wanted. I have failed in my attempt to sell someone stuff. Repeating myself. No, you're a good liar. Don't worry, I do it all the time. Because I'll have like 3 sentences bouncing around in my head and somehow write all 3 sentences and go, why did I do that? So you're golden, don't you worry about it. I just love Stephen King. That's great. I'm glad that that's the case. Why don't you buy another book? Perfect. Why don't you buy another book? Okay, well, we tried. We did our best. Bye. Thank you for your purchase. Click, click, click. Vroom. Okay. So tomorrow is the flea market. So we do want to save some money for tomorrow because important. Like halfway through writing it sometimes. So sometimes writing literally the same sentence twice. Mood. Very big mood. We're going to grab this because it's a little bit on sale. That's a lot of classic books. We don't need more classic books. We have so many of them. Okay, we do have to go there on Monday. So let's go back to the cafe for now. Although they'd like travel and drama. Who likes to... Where do you go to sell classics? I guess we'll get there at some point. We could also just go to the waterfront today. Spend a little bit of money now. We don't want to do that. We don't want to spend any money. We're not here to spend money. We're here to make money. We're going to the cafe, which I can't remember what they like here. They like travel books and drama. Well, we don't have a lot of travel books. We can certainly try. We are definitely running out of certain types of books, though, which is a problem. Says Mega Market, and I'm so confused because I was thinking it said Mage Market this entire time. But Odenair, that's so much better. Imagine a Mage Market. Oh my god, next D&D campaign that I make, there's definitely going to be like a pocket dimension superstore called Mage Market, which is just everything like spell component wise. That's all it is. Also, hi, I'm in your wall. Stop bullying, liar. But also, thank you for also watching on YouTube. It does help a lot. We're getting closer and closer to becoming monetized on YouTube. And it's just watch time and extra subscribers. And it's just mind-blowing that we're almost there. It's just like, Also. I've done my job. I have bullied the creature. Creature bullied. Okay, I keep going over here, but there's nothing here to click on, which means that there will be something here to click on at some point. So instead, we're just gonna open up the shop and start making some muns. Because if the flea market's tomorrow, we need the coins in order to be able to actually, like, purchase things. There you go. I wonder if it's a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy situation, though, where it's just like, yeah, this place seems to sell, like, you know, like travel books and dramas. And it's like, okay, that's neat. But what if it just happened to be that the one day that was just what the RNG caused, and because of that we're putting more of those books on the shelves, which is causing people to buy them more often, so it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy situation. Let me see. Knights, Romans, Vikings, I want to see some history. Do you have anything like the unselected journals of Emma M. Lyon? I've never heard of this book. We have the book back! We have the book back, baby! Sorry, I'm a happy boy. We got our My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness. We have it back, baby! This is our staple book. This is ours. This is what we harass customers with. Have you read this? Have you read this book? Okay, hold on. It's Vikings. They want history. Short history of everything, which probably doesn't have that. Loneliness. I stepped away. You're totally fine, Haya. Completely reasonable. Don't worry. Liar's just harassing you a little bit. Nothing to truly worry about. I presume we're not going to get... I will be filling them with insulation soon, hopefully. Lol, liar is now the insulation. Let's see, do we have anything here? Birds, highways. Around the world in 80 dishes, the Nutmeg Trail. Cook Korean, short history of everything, the Glass Castle. Counts her unstable childhood. No, that's not helpful. Fiberglass. Liar's favorite, obviously. Liar out here eating fiberglass like... Still my favorite sound. My favorite sound. Let's see. Conversations with friends. Comedy of errors. Slapstick. The Blue Castle. Oh no, there's the unsettling journals. We already have it. Or the unselected journals, rather. But can there be a book cart in the Magic Mart? It would be Magic Mart, obviously. It's got to be Magic Mart, owned by Mart the magician. Or Mart the mage. But can there be a book cart like this? This called the Orangey? Why the Orangey specifically? I want to hear. I like the concept. Just want to hear your thought process specifically, Odinair. RNG. Oh, it's RNG. So it's R and G. Like how to say like Mumford and Sons, but it's R and G. Fuck, that's really good actually. You could make a short story out of that. The how to say it, the bookstore attendant that runs the RNG bookshop or book cart in the Mage Mart, or like Mart the Mage's Mage Mart like dimension. You could write a short story about that. That's a thing that has entertainment potential. Okay, so we can't offer that one a second time because that would just kind of go against the whole situation. Sadly, Mike's Magic Mart is being run out of time by Wally's Walmart. No, Snappa, say it ain't so. So it's like gotcha with books. Oh my god, could you imagine? You just put a couple of coins into the fantasy book gotcha, and whatever comes out, that's the book you get. I bet you could do that. I bet you could put a gotcha machine in a bookstore and be like, you put this much money in and something comes out. Could be a whole one shot by itself. Dang right. He just can't compete with the place where you can buy bread, a gun, and oil for your car. And once it's true, Snappa. It's true. Gotcha players can't read, Will. That's an infamous truth. First of all, I didn't even say truth properly, so that's really gonna knock back my argument, which is just like, I read in gotcha games all the time, but I can't even read the word truth. So, you know, maybe that's a problem. That'd be cool, actually. Actually, when I went to a Barnes & Noble in California that did something like that. That's neat. That's actually a cool concept. It's like those vending capsules, but book-sized. Yeah, exactly. So on Etsy, you can buy a date with a book where you give the shop an idea of what you want to read, and they mail you a book that matches that. That is also a really cool concept, Haya. There's so many opportunities here. Also, I have no fucking idea what to give this person. World's greatest architect. Aimless journey to transform. Once absorbed into somebody who cares. Gosh dang it. And Melon, hello! How are you? We will be seeing you in an hour and a half. Giving me the side eye over here. Like I'm causing problems. I'm being good. Chat can attest. We're talking about Mart the Mage's Mage Mart, which contains the book cart RNG. That sounds like artisanal sushi, but for books. I love it. And now I want sushi. Oh dear. Odenair's lost. You only said fuck once tonight. Well, now I goofed it and now it's twice. So now I'm just embarrassed. Just lurking. I appreciate the lurk. I would do that. Of course you would. You darn scoundrel, you. Alright. Lore? Olympus, modern day retelling of the love story. No. Oh, well, we have Firefly. That's not going to help us very much. Yeah, you heard me, liar. It's a very complicated... You know the worst part is when this stream ends, I'm going to forget Horrendously. Oh, wait. Also, Dub Shadow left a note. I'm sorry. I didn't even see the note. That's embarrassing. Voted potatoes on the poll. What's your ultimate comfort food? Potatoes? Honestly, potatoes have such capabilities. Gosh dang. Will, I noticed that you didn't read the message out loud 3 times quickly. Oh, I see. Mart the Mages, Mage Mart, Book Cart. Mart the Mages, Mage Mart, Book Cart. Mart the Mages, Mage Mart, Book Cart. How'd I do? I think I did all right. I think I managed to hold it together. You fared better than I would. All right, chat. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to read. Wait. Jesus Christ, that's a book. What do you mean that's a book? Where? The Leviathan Wakes? Firefly? Oh, like Firefly. Firefly. Big damn hero. The book series continues the story of the Serenity's crew we never got to see in the TV series. Bounty hunters, hired criminals, mysterious research labs, brown coats, homey spaceships, allies, enemies, laughter, and drama. This space western has it all. This time, now again, this time to tune the Guile theme? The Guile theme? What is that even? To the tune of the Guile theme? I don't know the Guile theme off the cuff. Odinair, I'm sorry. Flopped as a show. The Sci-Fi murdered its TV show. Cartoon canceled, if I recall correctly. Fucking hell. Yeah, I know the show got canceled even though it was really popular and people were like, what the frick happened? Wasn't there something where they were trying to bring it back again? Or did I hallucinate that? Liar? Both of those things could be true at the same time. You could have hallucinated it, but it still was a thing. Oh, I know the Metamorphosis. I've read this book. They couldn't get funding. Bach. Funding schmunding. Just I don't have a response. I don't have any more than that. I have that book. I bought it for a class. Then never opened it. I read the short story, specifically of the Metamorphosis, and it's quite good. It's unsettling and strange. Also, I have no idea what to give this person. I'm gonna be real. Do we just give them the nutmeg trail and hope that they're okay with it? Or do we gamble? Do we gamble on my lesbian experience with loneliness and hope for the best? Give them the nutmeg. Were you going for a Family Guy reference there to some degree, liar, or am I reading too deeply into this? No, not even a little bit. Well, we're offering them this and they're gonna say no, but... Boo! What's historical about this? It's okay, I don't mind. I don't mind goofing. I made my choice and I don't feel bad about it. I was navigating away and heard, we'll read that. And I absolutely lost it. Which part specifically, Haya? Oh, the nutmeg. Huge sci-fi. Alright, we gotta find sci-fi. Hello, Dragon Infernos. Absolutely lost it. I have a tendency to make Haya laugh a lot. It's weird. I don't know how it happens. Well, wait, this is sci-fi.
Well,
thank you very much for the follow. I super appreciate it. We keep our follows anonymous here so that if people want to continue to lurk, they can continue to lurk. If you wish to engage, by all means do so, but do not feel pressure to. Boom. Oh, they loved it. Oh, they loved it. Flawless. Although I think part of the reason, though, that I make Haya laugh is because I just say some unhinged crap sometimes. And thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I appreciate it. Oh, God. I had a voice for her. Good afternoon. You know, I still have a few book-selling essentials left over from the last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday. And if not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse some items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Bye-bye for now. Madam, I'm literally going there tomorrow. It's okay. It's gonna happen. Don't worry your little old lady head about this. Oh, you again. There you are. I have something prepared for you. Since it seems your business is doing well enough, I think it's time to welcome you into our circle. You see, I am the chairwoman of the Buxton Burley Local Association of Business Leadership and Administration, so blah, blah, blah. Their association's abbreviation is blah blah. You might want to tag that on your channel. Oh, is that an actual tag? Moose, I didn't know that. I will have to do that. Do you know what the tag is called? Like anonymous follows or philonymous? Nailed it. We support each other in small business matters. Until Tildy and I agree that you would make a good fit. However, before I can admit it, followers anonymous, hold on. Before I can officially admit you, I must make sure that you can adhere to our standards. The pillar of business that upholds our association is not to be trifled with. So, we're not allowed to be the fifth column. No, that's a joke. Liar, why do you do this to me? Liar, Liar, do you forget that I'm autism? And will just assume you're not lying to me? You monster? Do you know how difficult it is? How many mechanisms are in my brain right now that make me have to go like, huh? Perhaps this is not entirely true. You're a monster right now. Hold on, we'll get rid of... Anonymous follows. Boop. Done. Easy. Moose wasn't lying though. Nope. They were not. I just put it there. Some of them have been in place since... Why could you not switch those numbers? I'm upset about this. 1798. But we'll see if you can master them. Next time you come to the Libre, I will begin our little business course. And we'll see you then. Goodbye. Work lurkin'. Fortunately muted, but hope all is well. No problem, Lunity. Please have yourself a good work. Yes. What can we get you, madam? Okay. What has been selling well today? I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. Also, I want something of this century. But I usually find pop science dull. Alright, so they want... I was just imagining a support group of people that can't stop following. Oh, I figured. You would be talking about Geekbot at that point, because Geekbot has the maximum number of people that he can follow. Okay. I'm doing it. They're going to say no, but... Oh! They really liked it. Never mind. I nailed it. Crushed it. We actually gave it to somebody. We fucking did it, chat. We fucking did it. We got the book. Wait, what was... Hold on a second. Hang on. Hold on. Hang on. What is happening? Lurking. I don't even see the thing that you're talking about right now, liar. I'm sorry. I'm just blind. Doing a talking. Huh. Yeah, I don't see it whatsoever, and I didn't get any notifications of it, so that's weird. I'm so sorry we are derailing this stream. That's okay, that always happens. Always and forever. As it should. I don't think it's auto-mod. Huh, weird. I want to buy this, but I can't, because there's a chance that we might need it later. Wow, Lunity, chill. Calm yourself. Breathe. You're freaking out over here. She can't even hear me. She can't even hear me right now. I'm gonna do the correct response and scream back. I scream. He screams, or he screams. I simply scream and respond. Will, she can't hear you. You need to use hand signs. Unironically, liar, I am looking into getting a pair of motion capture gloves, because I would like to do more with my hands on stream. So, you be careful what you wish for, madam. Just slowly, much like a PC, just slowly purchase the pieces to be able to have full body animation. First start with the gloves, then I don't know, put a thing, like a belt that I can wear that will let me move more in accordance to information. Also, flea market time. All right, wait, what does the flea market sell best? Classics, facts, classic, crime, and fantasy. So we will buff up our facts because we have no crime. Not a single crime ever been had. All the fantasies. What were the other things? Crime classics. We don't even have any classics up there. We have so many classics. There. We're doing great. This'll do fine. Flea market! Imagine having hand mocap. Ugh. You have paintings. And I don't really care about the paintings. Like, a lot of them are very, like, when there's another painting up, and it's, like, it requires, like, a combo. Will, what's my drag name? Same as the female name for my female model, Wilhelmina. Like, after the Queen of the Netherlands during World War II. That's a pretty cool item. People might buy a newspaper after buying a fact book. 33% chance to newspaper sale chance, 30% more. I mean, fair though, Syrinx, because, like, the ace and stuff had to be on deck, ready to go at the drop of a hat. Yeah, Wilhelmina. It's a great name. Will. We just take Will, we change it into William, and then we change it to Wilhelmina. It's boom, easy. No difficulties there. Oh, that's quite the expense, though. But, no. We're buying that thing. Also makes it that people buy classics, I think, a little bit more. There we go. We actually got a cool thing that might make us some more money. You're welcome. I refuse to speak to you on this matter, madam. Goodness me. Have a look around, I guess. I guess, he says. My goodness. I don't like the baby doll. The baby doll frightens me. A small bench. More inspiration. No. Not today, Satan. We're snoozing the ads. Welcome to the flea market. Wow, you look like a swarm of customers. I hope you still have some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they would add to your vibe. I mean, I do like a good plant from time to time. That's a daily upkeep plant. That's a daily upkeep plant. That's not a daily upkeep plant. I don't know if we have space for any more hanging stuff. Would be a tandem show as a supporting act. Call him the ace up your sleeve. I don't even understand what that means. Oh, Twitch is really knocking these out, eh? Twitch does not like. Twitch is not down with this sickness. Goodness gracious me. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go take an ad break really quickly, because it makes the most sense to do so at the moment. We are going for another hour and 20 minutes, and then we are raiding out, because this is a raid train. Give it a few seconds. Well, it's a good pun. But it's not appearing. It's not here. I don't see it. And I have to do my ads. There's nothing I can do about that. Because like I said, I got like an hour and 20, and then we're raiding out for the night because we're on a raid train. Please. Please. You know what? I don't need your permission. We're gonna go to... No, I meant what? You meant what? What'd you mean, liar? Huh? Huh? What'd you mean? What'd you mean? You could be an ace of someone's sleeves. Goodbye! We're gonna go back to selling books. It's gonna be a quiet stream from this point on as I recover from the physical harm that I just received. Wow, almost missed. See, the fun thing there, too, is that I read Syrinx's stupid Twitch. I made a great play on words. And then... But even though I read it even though it is beforehand, I read it afterwards. So in my head, it was that Syrinx was missing one of his messages. So I'm like, well, what happened? Where am I looking for it? So that's where most of the confusion came from. And I don't regret my yelling. I think my yelling was on point. In one of those old classics, I want something with a lot of pages. Do we have a big old... We have Rebecca. Little Women. Is Little Women the book that Moe reads in The Simpsons where he's crying? He's just like, they were no longer little girls. They were little women. I'm sorry, I have something in my eye. You know what? We're gonna give her Rebecca. The protagonist is freshly married to a rich manor lord. At her new home, expectations of a carefree marriage are shattered when questions about Rebecca, the late lady of the house, arise. Here you go. It's a book about the mad scientist who makes a machine to shrink all women. Also, yes, is that what that is? Well, so what is it? Is it the prequel to the Honey I Shrunk the Kid, Honey We Shrunk Ourselves, Honey I Blew Up the Baby, etc.? There's three of those movies. There's Honey I Blew Up the Baby, Honey We Shrunk Ourselves, and then I'm pretty sure there's a third one. Or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's the other one. It's Honey, I Blew Up the Baby, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. Those are the three. I thought Honey, We Blew Up the Baby was Incredibles 2. No! Honey, I Blew Up the Baby is a thing where the guy has the power to make things big and small, and then makes his baby or his very young child very, 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 very big. It's a whole thing. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. The time before that, my Bubba and I bought some really good paint. It was so fun. I think this time, I'll look for some sunglasses. How many treasures have you found yet? Think you could beat my record? I have to buy 7 items? I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my hard-earned coin on things I don't give a hoot and a holler about. Besides, a lot of them are expensive. I Shrunk Honey, also known as Little Women. Remember when we were having fun with Mart the Mage? This is Mage Mart. Remember when we were having fun, chat? I remember when we were having fun. Man, those were the good times. I intend on reading a play, and I tend to read lesser-known works, but I'm not usually a casual reader. What can you recommend from a collection? From a collector like me? Ooh, and a single fragment of cookie. tickles the windpipe. Doesn't go down it, but just enough that you're like, oh, I'm gonna die. All's well that ends well. I mean, that's a play, right? Bingo! I think I know my Shakespeare. So, I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm actually starting to like the song drafts. I finally told Lux, our drummer, that I've been doing some songwriting, and they've been begging me to show them. But I reckon I want to wait until Moira is back, because I don't want to do this without her. You might have noticed that I can be a bit scatterbrained, and Lux is even worse. So Moira is our de facto leader, but she went on a big backpacking tour this summer, so the band's been on a bit of a break. Anyway, once she's back, we'll go for it, for the whole album and release and all. She likes my songs, that is. I hope she likes my songs. Oh, another thing I meant to ask. Your books are all secondhand, right? Got any room for a donation? Because I found some old music learning material. Just a few small booklets, but if it inspires someone else to pick up music, that would be dope as hells. Sure, give. Fact books. Like, we don't have enough fact books already. But, you know what? We don't discriminate. We don't look gift horses in the mouth. We do the opposite. We work with what we got. We make it happen. We make it a reality. Okie dokie, thanks for taking those off my hands. I'll be on my way. Cheers. I have so many customers right now. Hey, there you are. I want to talk to you if you don't mind. Look, I'm a little embarrassed for getting you involved in my plant rescue scheme last time. I'm sure it must have been a lot to have some stranger hand you a big plant. Though it looks really good here. Maybe I did make one good choice that day. I have to admit, I was feeling a little reckless. The long summer break must be getting to me. Oh. We take the gift horse to the orthodontist. I would never do such a thing. We don't look a gift horse in the mouth. What break? Ah, sorry. I go to is ST State or Saint? I presume St. Brookston University, but we don't have classes at the moment. I'm getting my degree. You know what, Syrinx? Of all the people in chat, I'm not going to trust your statements, Mr. Ace up the sleeve. You earned this. You brought this upon yourself. I'm doing my degree in plant science there, so I suppose plants are kind of my thing. Anyway, all of my friends have gone for break. You know, fancy holidays on boats and planes and the like. So that's probably why I can't stop babbling to you. Sorry about that. I'll leave you to it for today, yeah? See you around. So she's bored. It's short for stuh. I have two things to say right now. One, and in response, this is a late one, but in response to Syrinx's comedy, I have
so ace that she doesn't understand the question and wishes everyone would just stop asking.
Those are my two things. And also,
you little shit.
What should I pick? I'm looking for a non-fiction book. How did whales get so big is one of my favorites. Okay, well, you want a non-fiction book about... We're looking for something very specific. And Rocket Bobcat, congratulations on the new T! 19, let's go. How are you? I hope that you're doing well. I am trying to find a non-fiction book. Preferably one with George Orwell. Will took too many edibles before the poker game. Call it aces high. Liar?
She's the queen of the harpies.
No, I'm
Queen of the
not.
harpies.
No, I'm
Here's your
not.
crown, your majesty.
Get away.
PC is out for repairs, so doing Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. Can't stick around, but wanted the new tea. Completely reasonable. Please have yourself a good one, Rocket Bobcat. I hope that the repair goes swiftly. No, don't encourage them, Rocket Bobcat. Don't encourage them. They know what they did. They know what they did was wrong. You know what? Heck it. Gamble. Dang, I wanted something educational. They didn't want to go to the journey of the center of the earth, I guess. You know what? We don't need them. I'm grabbing the armchair. I've decided to make it a thing. I can't change the layout, unfortunately, but we'll get to that later. Did you hear the king kicked Baron Olaf out of the royal tournament? It turns out he was counting cards. Must have been a real joker. It looks like, though, he was quite dealt with. When they summoned the guards to get rid of him, it was all hands on deck. There. I have participated in your shenanigans. I'm going back to the game now, you monsters. Don't clap for that, they were terrible! There. I do like that now. On the outside of our little thing, we have just a plant. And also just an armchair. Guards sees Will. Wow. Well, if that's the case, liar, then draw. You might think that I've played my hand. But I still have an ace up my sleeve. There we go. I will no longer be communicating. In fact, I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. This is my last stream because I died today. Wait, there was a thing. No, wait, it's Sunday today. If I recall correctly. Yeah, it's Sunday, which means that this place is not open. No, because it's not open. We go there tomorrow. We're going here. We're going to the... which likes stuff that I don't have. It likes classics. We need to sell a bunch of classics. We're actually kind of like drowning in classics right now. There, that'll be good enough. We're missing something somewhere. Right there. Easy. You didn't break me. I just gave in. It's different. You're wrong and you should feel bad. We still don't have a snack for puppers, which makes me sad. But he's still a good boy, though. Woof. I know how to get a snack for him. We need to buy something from him. Oh, we do already have the 3 Maritimes. What's her name? Destiny. Oh, sounds very serious, mate. I like it. You're mean business, eh? Very good. I'll say you're ready for our little fishing market now. Come by Wednesday, kiddo, and maybe you'll find something to your taste. See you later. Oh, he's part of it. He's part of the problem. Oh, he identifies as a problem, chat. So we actually have like our next 2 of our next 3 days planned for us. The next one we're going to the supermarket. And then we have a day to go wherever we want. And then the day after that, we're going to the fishing market. Which means we have now technically unlocked, I think. Oh, we haven't actually gone there yet, so we don't have it unlocked in that regard. But that's okay. That's okay. God, I miss the rain. That's one thing about this time of year that I do like. The rain. He's in the shop, and therefore people are more likely to buy fact books, which is fantastic. We love it when all of our fact books are sold. Oh, they're in need of a rescue. What's the scuttlebutt? I'm looking for a new hobby. I really enjoy tree houses. All right, well, let's see what we got. We got Shearwater. That probably isn't it. Precipice? Probably not it. A short history on nearly everything. Tell me why. Or we don't talk about. The Enigma of Girls. Dictionary of the English Language. A Buzz in the Meadow. A Tale of the Transformed Farming. Until I met my husband. Shit. A short history of nearly everything. I don't feel very inspired. Well, if that doesn't inspire you, then maybe you should leave my shop. Because I think we don't want you here. Oh, hello. It's nice today, isn't it? I enjoy the cool breeze here. Summer might be coming to an end. Oh, that reminds me. I have an invitation for you. The youngsters have been organizing a bonfire at the beach for the last night of summer. It's always great fun. I'm sure you'll make some friends by now. They'll want to see you. And of course, I shall like to see you there as well. You've been a great help to us townfolk ever since you arrived. This is what us Buxtonbury community is all about. We rely on each other. And I am very happy to know that we can rely on you too. Look, liar, when you have a monopoly, it doesn't matter how small the monopoly is. The point is, you have all the power you have. Get out! Out! As you can see, I can't actually yell. It's a thing that I genuinely have difficulty with. Okay, so you want a classic with a detective story. Because if I were to actually yell, I know I would frick my throat up really badly. It's awful. I hate it. 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Slaughterhouse 5. Richard II. Paradise Lost. To Kill a Mockingbird. Great book. Really enjoyed it. Dickens at Christmas. Chat, if you say a word about that title, it's a ban per letter. That many minutes. In minutes. Not To Kill a Mockingbird, Syrinx. I'm considering making that a frickin' timeout too. God damn. To Kill a Mockingbird. You make me vomit. We don't have what we're looking for, unfortunately. Okay, so chances are they actually want more of this. We solve murders, and he's working as a bodyguard for the famous author. Thankfully, her father-in-law is a retired professional officer. Plenty of to tell. The first case in the series for this dynamic duo. Let's do this. Okay, perfect. Did it. Nailed it. Also, we get this for a lot longer because of the chair, which is great because it gives everybody a 15% chance, or 15% higher chance to actually buy the books, which is a really interesting little combo, right? Like, it's more expensive per day to exist because you need to maintain those items, but they have the potential to help sell stuff more. 15% is nothing to scoff at. I finally have time to read. Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals, as long as it's nature. Until I met my husband. Dictionary. Let's see. Interweaving narrative, nature talking, traveling book. This book is a chronicles of the years long. This might work. Perfect. I'm so good at this, chat. We're doing great right now. Well, I say we're, but you guys are just bully. All you do is bully right now. You heard me. You know what you did. You know what you all did. We were having such a good time. And then you took that good time away. And for what? For what sick, twisted reason? We may never know. Yoink. Thank God, some more travel books. We have so many classics. It's terrible how many classics we have if it wasn't so amazing. The savings of your life. Yes, yes, we will be there. What? Is chat the baddies? Do we have skulls on our hats? You might as well. You might as well, Moose. No other way to describe it. We need to add more classics. And more drama. Oh my God, drama. Actually, facts books we have a lot of too. We are really running out of crime books. There, that should be fine. Let's go shopping. Oh my God, it's a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube, man. Mesmerizing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's get started. Let's play with the empty propane tanks. Oh no! I do appreciate that you can click on things. The ADHD in me is amused and feeling the 10 out of 10. There it is. The mega savings, because of that. Oh, but because of both of them, we get kind of a crazy, hold on. More customers, but less classic book sales. But less money per sale. That is a shame. But you know what? What a week! I need a good laugh, so I'm looking for comedy. Comedy play. Niche books aren't usually my cup of tea, though. Do you have anything like The Importance of Being Earnest? Great Expectations. Do we have any Shakespeare? Left. Oh, there you go. There's a comedy. A web of the much ado about nothing. A web of love, lies, and misunderstandings encircle four lovers. Laugh along as their lives are turned upside down with this punny romp through jealousy and trust. And hello, Zai. How are you? I hope that you're doing well. Yeah, I figured you would enjoy that. Please have yourself a good read, please, and thank you. And everybody who just came in, please, I implore you, buy all the books right now. Gesundnacht. The sleepy sneeze. I take it you've seen the new sneeze compilation then, Zai. And the happy magazine days to you. There it is. We did it. Yep. This is how I greet people today. Haha. Sorry about that. Every Monday, a lot of supermarkets products are reduced by 1 coin. And Cassie, my boss, wants all merchants who is set up in the parking lot to participate. She personally kicked people out before, believe it or not. So it's sort of mandatory. But maybe you'll enjoy the bustle, huh? I gotta get back to that. I've gotta get back there now. Well, first of all, we gotta help this bad boy. This beautiful individual. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. One horror shocker, please. But a niche book isn't usually my cup of tea. I can't get enough of The Pillow Man. Well, we're kind of running out of books right now, bud, so this is all we got. I don't think we have anything for this man. What happened to the mistake? Liar, they like all sold over the course of like 1 day. Like, all of them sold. I don't think we have another Stephen King. Nope. Yeah. Well, we're gonna suggest this one and hope for the best. You think Shelley counts as horror? I'm sorry. But he's just really giving me the frickin' cold shoulder here today. Like, he's really just being sass. What can I do for you today? What are you looking for? Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Give me something that's entertaining but not too demanding. I'll rage if I have to read another so-called classic, though. Alright, something light. Jurassic Park? Wait. Ooh. No, but it's a classic, though, liar. They'll get upset because I'm giving them a classic. They don't want another so-called classic. So-called classic. Otherwise, yes, it would have been a good choice. Whoa, Chaos Creator coming in with the pillows out of left field. Rouge, but probably fair. Pictures from Italy. Did you know that Charles Dickens wrote travel logs? A vivid account. I'll give him this, I guess. Isn't it a bit dated? This person is just unreasonable. That's what I'm getting out of this. They're just here to cause problems. Ooh, we sold 30 books in one day. Behold our superpowers. Can't believe it took us this long to do it, but we did do it. And that's what's important. And that's our last customer, I believe. So we made a good haul today. Plus 71 coins. I think that's not bad at all. Lock up shop. Away we go. Pitter patter putter putter. Well-loved mysteries, which I think would be crimes. You know what? I'm okay with that. We are kind of desperate for crime books right now. Okay, so today is a free day. We can just kind of go wherever we want. So we'll check our logs to see if there's anything specific that we need to be doing right now. We can't do that one yet because that's for basically tomorrow. We do still need to get the seashells, so we could go to the beach for the seashells. We're supposed to go visit her at some point, I guess. Sold all the dramas there. Do we have a lot of dramas? We do, but we would like to find a place that sells classics. Oh, we can sell classics there. You know what? We'll go to the lighthouse. Let's drop all these classics. Oh, they don't even know how many classics we got. Get some fantasy books in there. The last of our travel books. A few kid books. All the drama with a little bit of crime. There we go. That's our big one right there. Over 50% chance that people will purchase some good old-fashioned classics. Why don't they bear? They should be bang. They don't know sheep at all. They go, meh. But they don't. So we're just here instead. Getting our lovely individuals to come on over and purchase some of our lovely books. I suspect I probably needed more crime books, but I don't know that we have a lot of those. They didn't want the fact book. I have to say, I enjoyed those books I got from you. Your drama selection is quite eye-opening. Oh, I didn't realize that we hadn't bonked that card yet. So I've been thinking, isn't Buxtonbury supposed to be a town of culture? Then where is our theater scene? The performing arts is so underrepresented. You should recommend more stage plays to people so that they'll finally see what they're missing. Recommend 3 plays at the lighthouse. Well, there's our new task. Let's hope they finally develop some taste. Alright, I'll do my best. I'll do my dangdest. Well, they want a fact book. I only read contemporary? Excuse me, chat. Could I bother you for a moment to tell me what the heck contemporary means? Don't mind me. I'm just dunce capping for a moment. Modern. Okay, so this will work. Herbalism, the power of natural healing and hexing. There. Easy. Now, why does contemporary mean such? There's my next question. What can I help you with? What are you looking for? You're the highlight of my route. I'm looking for a romance set in the past. The Toy Maker is one of my favorites. Because that's the definition of the word. Liar. What I'm trying to ask is why? How do you break down the word to mean modern? And hello, Bojazz. It's like Potion Maker. Kind of. It's Bojazz. It's more like you get books, you let people buy them from you, and then when people ask for books, you actually can go through your book list and like try to find stuff that they would enjoy. So they specifically want romance set in the past, specifically a fantasy book. Dark matter. Before the coffee gets cold. Are you sure you want fantasy, though? Oh, this is just the name of the book. Okay, this helps. I didn't realize you could hover over this. That's my bad. So, the Toy Makers. The Imperium is where Papa Jack and his two sons craft and sell magical toys for children every winter's frost. Set in 1940s London, Kathy, young and homeless, is welcomed into the fold of the toy shop, where she learns to understand the magic of of childhood imagination. Let's see, adjectives. Existing. Occurring or living at the same time, belonging to the same time. Newton's discovery of calculus was contemporary with the Leibnizian. My fucking god, Bojazz. I just said, oh, what's this? I don't know what it is because I haven't read the book before. I haven't read many books. So it basically just means the same time, but in this context, contemporary means contemporary with blank. Gotcha, gotcha. I have a suspicion that we're not going to find one of these. Illiterate streamer, yikes, surprise. The reading and writing disability streamer has a hard time reading. That's crazy. That's crazy. Couldn't be me, not even once. Not like me, for real, for real. Captivating drama. No. These don't give what I'm looking for. Let's look at some of the other classics. Have you tried getting good? Have you tried... You're not Syrinx, I can't do that to you. Couldn't be me. It's the first thing I heard, and thus I knew it was him. Damn it! Eccentric, I'm trying to stay on the down low on this. You're ruining me. All's well that ends well. That's another Shakespeare play. Lord of the Flies. Blech. Blech. I make sure to ruin everything. Well, you're doing a great job. Illiterate streamer starts virtual library. Film at 11. Look, I did for a year do a book club where we read a book once a month. And then stuff happened and it didn't happen anymore. Do we really not have any, like, romance? I don't think this is set in the past, though. Huh. Wait, there's a part of me... Was that part of your name? Never mind. I thought what was completely misreading your name as someone else. Oh my goodness. I just know Whirlybird as eccentric, okay? It's just a name liar. It's okay. Just like when I call you Ling, you know? It's just because I'm referring to you with a different nickname. It's not because I'm reading it wrong. No, never. Impossible. Ooh, I remember The Raven. The Raven was good. I don't think we have a book like that. That is a dang shame. Here's Ling and looks up. Don't worry about it, Ling, but thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. And the stretch, be still mine heart. You're being too kind. Ugh. 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 Yawn. And congratulations on your tea. Oh, jazz. I don't think we got one. I don't think that we got a romance here at all. I'm just gonna recommend this one because why not? Nope. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with goofing it sometimes, although I was supposed to recommend her a play now that I think about it, so I just goofed with that opportunity. Where are the cool books? Literacy fiction novel. I tend not to read kid books, though. But, like, don't make a big deal. Wow, you're so cool. Well, I'm just gonna, like, ruin myself and just recommend... Oh, they took it. Well. Whoops. Our hotel here has free... tea packages with amazing flavors like sweet mango pineapple, so every day we take a couple and stuffing them into our luggage. We have a large amount. The correct thing to do. Everywhere I went had matcha tea, which just tastes like grass, but I enjoy matcha tea. So I don't know how to feel about that. What does that say about me as a person? It's just like yum, glass in a liquid form. Slurp, 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 slurp. You got any other books that you would like to buy? You do? Do you have another... Oh, shit. This is where all the muns are coming from. Says you're a filthy heathen who likes gross things. Probably true. Is she buying another one? Okay, no, because I didn't have any more fact books. I don't think drinking glass in liquid form is healthy. Well, that's where you're wrong, liar. Maybe you should educate yourself more, you know? Maybe you should do some reflection and soul searching. Okay, I don't want to spend money because I'm afraid that I won't be able to go to the fish market. Where is the fish market? Is it not today? Oh god. Did I choose the wrong days? Hold on. Yeah, today is the waterfront fish market. Okay, it is just the waterfront. So we just go here. Easy enough. What is the waterfront's superpower again? Oh, they like a bunch of everything. They like facts. They like classics. They probably are okay with dramas. We'll slap the last of our fantasy books over there. We don't have any more travel books. Oh, it's so over, ladies and gentlemen. I think grassing any form is healthy. Once again, you're being very close-minded. I did some research and my soul agrees with my initial assessment. That's pretty cool. But you're still wrong, so, you know, that's a problem. I need to acquire more books to sell. Better go to the... We're not going to the fish market to get more books, Bojaz. We're going to the fish market to buy a treat for the doggo. God, if you were here for the whole time that I've streamed this, you would understand, but you don't because you're a fake fan. Fake fan. Oh wait, there's the fish market. You! My, look at the destiny sailing in today. Would you like to see some of my special offers? Yes. Fish net. A raw fish. Can I give is the raw fish what I need? Is that what I need to give the Paparino? I'm gonna buy it and hope that it's the correct thing. He's intently looking at. Yes, this is for you. Aha! Oh, he looks so excited. He seemed to enjoy the fish. There you go. We gave him a treat. We did the right thing. He's a happy boy now. Doing happy boy things. Need a quick read. Ah! Just dropping by real quick. If there's animals, that's a plus, and I enjoy a book that's light and entertaining. And about fact books. So we have the mini ADHD coach. That's not what we're looking for, but that sounds like something. Well, I am not going to buy a computer. Not what we're looking for either. Thank you very much for the hydrate, by the way, Cobalt. I appreciate it. And the subsequent stretch. There it is. Much appreciated, Cobalt. Well, have fun with those dates, Bojaz. Frequently asked questions about the universe. That's not what we're looking for. Have a good lurk, liar. I appreciate it. Chicago manual. No. No. How to train a super dog. I mean, that's probably light and about dogs. Okay, there we go. There we go. We did it. We crushed it. We nailed it. We're just knocking them out left, right, and center. We are so low on travel books. Frick. It's okay, though. This poor place is so freaking full. Ahoy, I need rescue. What are you looking for there, bucko? You're looking for a fantasy world. I need to live vicariously through an epic adventure, and I'm ready to commit to a 700-page commitment. All right. Let's start by looking for, well, there you go. Really? Oh, I guess they wanted fantasy, not sci-fi. I got real confident, and it was not justified. Not in the slightest. Whoopsie doodle. Fact books to go to. I prefer books from this century. Well, we've got lots. Here, frequently asked questions about the universe, just for you. Easy, simple, beautiful, elegant. People buy more fact books, classics, and crimes. Good afternoon. It's great to see that you're out here carrying the review. I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's hope the nice weather holds up until Sunday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Yo, it's getting a bit chilly, right? Can't wait to show off my new cardigan soon. I've been knitting from this cool design pattern my grandma sent me. It has really wide arms, so it kind of makes you look like a bat. I don't know. Could be a dope look for autumn. Anyway, check this out. There's gonna be a dope beach bonfire on this on the 28th, since the last day of summer. We should check it out together. Then I can probably introduce you to a few of my friends. I'll be there. Sick. I promise everyone is super cool. You're gonna have loads of fun. Well, hope to see you. Well, think about it. Well, that's neat. So be safe on the train, Bojazz. Don't do anything redonkulous. Want to read more female? I wouldn't say no to a good mystery. We live here now. Easy peasy. Making them... I don't know how to make this work. I thought I had a transition there or the punchline, and it faded. It faded from my memory. Rough. Hey, he's following you. Seems like he really wants to stay at the bookshop. Would you like to take him home with you? Yes! Aw, he's excited, stray dog. He used to live on a fishing boat, and now he never leaves your side. When successfully recommending a book, plus 2 coins, but a $3 a day expense. He's an animal, he's warm, he's standing, he's calm, and he's large. Now he just needs a proper name. Buddy, Behemoth, or Bailey. It's Buddy. Sorry, chat, you don't even get a choice in this matter. Should have called in 6 so you can go to USJ too. You should have. You could have. Being on a train or bugging Will. Yes. There we go. We have good boy. We have a good boy. We love him. And now we have a situation. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. It's a little bit of an annoyance, and I apologize that this is how it's gotta be. We didn't really need fantasy. I was kinda hoping that it would be more travel books. You know what? Let's see if maybe this has more travel books. It does. Thank frickin' God. I don't need more kids' books. I need crime books really badly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a 1-minute ad break because we have like 15 minutes left to go, and I can't snooze the ads. So we're going to do a 1 minute ad break to just knock that out. And then we're going to come back. We're going to finish up the hour. And then we're going to go right out. Because that's what is supposed to happen. That is what we're doing today. I'm going to try to hit up Chicken Man. Get a hash brown and chicken. And the chicken wings. Bojazz. Like, the hash brown's actually really good. I personally really like the hash brown. Honestly, next time I come to visit, I'm going there again and I'm going to try more things on the menu. Because I'm going to just devour. But yeah, we need to take the little ad break. I apologize, everyone. I'll be back soon. BRB. Okay, the ads are being weird for some reason, and even though the pre-rolls look like they're going to be fine, for some reason the actual ads themselves are going to keep running because Twitch is weird? So if we get hit by ads again, I super apologize. There's not really anything I can do besides snoozing, which I'm going to try to just burn through the rest of my snoozes, because that seems like the only option I have. In the meantime, we're going to go over to the far beach because we have more shells that we need to acquire. So in the meantime, we need to get crime, fantasy. Shit, we don't have a lot of crime. Fantasy and kids books, so we'll add some more kids books. Fantasy will be fully covered. We'll add a couple of crime books. We'll add some nice fact books. And we'll slap a bunch of classics down. That's about all we can do, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Let's add 4 travel books, just in case. Boop. Yeah, I think we can make the timer if the snoozes don't screw me over. Which is possible, but we're gonna hope that it's not. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Look at this sandcastle. Digging is the best. Just gotta finish the moat, so no one can steal our treasure. Trying to knock over the bucket, but it's not working. Ah, we're still so many short, unfortunately, but is what it is. Yes, please, enter the bookshop. Give us your money. We have a really cool dog named Buddy. But that means I actually gotta, like, focus and try to recommend things that people can do, so. Let's bring a book to school. I love animals so much. Do you have anything like The Ugly Duckling? Little Lord. Let's see. The Scarecrow of Oz. Island of the Blue Dolphins. Wild Animals. That should work. That's an extra 3 coins today, chat. Literally just somebody like, man, that was Rama 1/2. I didn't know we had Ranma 1/2. You know what? No complaints. But he just likes to honestly just lay in the shade, you know? With the darker colors of his coat, he gets warm really quickly in the summer, so he loves the shade, as he should, and we appreciate that he loves the shade. What can I get for you, child? Don't want to read it if it's super dry, but I need something with relevance. Didn't even know we had a Ranma 1/2. Yeah. That was something that somebody just purchased. Nothing outdated, so we need something modern. This'll probably do. That's the best I got. Perfect. Easy sell. The big moolah. Ow. I don't know if that pop actually came out. It was my shoulder. Look, look! You seen our sandcastles? Jason and Ophelia and Sarah have been making the coolest castles in the world. Yep, I told them how to do it, because I know how. I'm gonna be an architect when I grow up, you know? But it's all going way too slow because we don't have enough shovels for everyone. Hey, you're an adult, right? You can get us some. But you probably need money, right? Here you go. Harper's Castle donation box. Collecting for a good cause. Lots of sand shovels. When a book is sold, one goes to the box. There, you can collect some and then you can get us shovels. Yep, perfect plan. Good luck. Well, we're now also selling books here specifically to get a kid more stuff. And you know what? I guess that is for a good cause. To some degree, at least. The more books we sell, the more goes towards the fund. Oh, they're looking for something to recommend. What would you like, good sir? I'm sorry, I've had a bit... I have to pick up my kitten a bit. I'm looking for a fresh whodunit. I'm looking for a crime novel. I'm obsessed. Life's too short. Okay, so you want a short whodunit. It's famous whodunit. Bingo. Easy. The first sentence of the book was literally whodunit, and it was under 300 pages. It's like, all right, I figured it out. Game practically handed me the information on a silver platter. Like, here, you need this. Here's the intel. Boop, boop, and boop. Look at all the muns we made today. The real important thing is, do we have access These are guides. We don't really need more kids' books. We got a couple crime books. That's what's important. But we're drowning in classics right now. There, we have some extra travel books, if nothing else. Tomorrow's the flea market, so it doesn't really matter where we go today for the most part, though we could go back to the beach. Just for the sheer fact of just, you know, getting more of those things done. You know what? Heck it, we're going back to the beach. We have enough time for one more beach episode, as it were. We actually have some crime books to put out, so let's go. Let's do it. Let's finish off stream with a bang, with an excitement, with a... with not a single shell to be... Okay, I was about to say, really, with not a seashell to be found, eh? Oh, we're at 10. We need more. More. But none exist. A shame. Yeah, well, as long as people keep buying books, we're at least working towards our other goal, which will still take a while because we are only at 10% at the moment, which is okay. It's okay. Chat, no need to fret. I hear you fretting right now. I'd like to read a classic, and I'm quite like the feeling of a heftier book. Bleak House, a layered story about prejudice or injustice and generosity set amidst the chaotic legal system of the 19th century London. The fortunes of many lie in the outcome of a 12-year-old legal dispute. While lawyers quibble, drama, mystery, and tragedy unfold into the characters' daily lives. All right, well, they want a classic and they want a heavy classic. Do we have a heavy classic? Is Jurassic Park really like our biggest one? It is. Well, here. They liked it. I fretted. God, you had one job, Bojazz. All I needed you to do was to not fret. And then you were out here just like, can't do it, bud. I'm built for one purpose, and that's to fret. Oh boy, Stop. Thank you. There we go. All right. The castle construction is still taking too long. Well, I want to finish it by the end of the summer. Mom says everyone from town will be here on Sunday. I don't want them to admire my work. I mean, our work, of course. Oh, also, I want to show you something. Did you see the jelly thing out there? It's super gross. Jellyfish? It's sort of like a fish, but it's like a puddle. Also, I think it's dead. It doesn't have gills. It has long, stingy arms. You need them to pick up food from the floor of the ocean. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm gonna touch it with a stick. Bye. Oh God. Well, you have fun with that, I guess. I fretted in the elevator right as the doors closed. Gosh dang it. Giving this boy one job and he just won't take the job. Which one is your favorite? What a week. I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read, but it wouldn't hurt if it was thrilling, gripping plot. All right, let's start with a really long book. The Surgeon, a sadistic killer. It's on the loose in Boston. Wait, hold on. Do we still have... We're going to try The Surgeon. Why not? There we go. Easy. Give us that extra $2. Thank you. The Eye of Darkness can't have too many. Well, I just read that and now I'm concerned. I'm bored. I need a book. What do you need a book for? What should I pick? I tend to like books with unexpected twists, and I quite like thrilling, but horror stories can be a bit much for me. chilling. There we go. Cowardly. A cowardly child. You're right. I'm lying the whole time. I'm a jokester. Get joked. I got joked so hard just now. I just feel like I've been joked, you know? I don't know how to approach that. They want us to do too many things, though. You can't get all the stuff done at once. Like, with this game, does this game want you to focus on only one spot? Is that what the true purpose was, and I'm just kind of goofing it? Well, regardless, we did our best. Our best might not have been good enough, but that's not important. Ooh. Okay, well, fine. If it's that cheap, I guess I'll buy the darn things. Ooh, there were also some fact books in there, which we don't really need, but it's whatever. It's fine. It's cool. While you contemplate, my station's coming up. Good luck, have fun. Joke's on you, Bojazz. We're just about wrapping up for the night. Syrinx, are you being bullied? Do you need me to protect you? No. Syrinx doesn't need protection. Syrinx is, in fact, the bully. Done. Very dramatic. Very crazy. Very wow. Did you check in with them? As far as I'm aware, they're supposed to come on soon. And thank you, Odonair, for mentioning it. I did not, in fact. Oh, they just went live, actually. So all's well that ends well. Thank you for commenting, though. I was just about to go check. I appreciate it. Actually, Odonair, do you still have... Do you still have your raid train message by any chance? Because I would love to continue to use that one. It was very good, and I meant to copy paste it, and then naturally, immediately forgot to copy paste it. Thank you. I appreciate the heck out of that. All right, everybody. That is our raid train message, just so that everybody is aware. Ah! Shush phone. Silence. Sorry. It likes to do that sometimes. It likes to get noisy. So what we're going to do, because we are done, we are, as I said, we are continuing. We are part of a big raid train that is trying to raise money for the Doctors Without Borders charity. So if you guys would like to donate to that, by all means do so. We are going to continue our raid train over to the next person, which is Melaneo. They are a cozy queer streamer. But by the look of it, plays a bunch of RPGs and simulation games. They also do work-along streams. They play a lot of Palia by the look of it, which I would like to play Palia again a little bit. Ling, wasn't it you that tried to get me into Palia? Do you still play Palia, Ling? That's a question I'm going to ask as I'm starting up the raid, because I'm unreasonable. But all right, everybody. We are going to head on over to... Melaneo. That's what we're going to do, yes, and depends on the mood. Fair enough. We are heading on over there. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Again, there's the raid train message. If you missed it earlier, use that. Have a good time. We are going to... You really aced you're quite the joker there, Syrinx. You're going to be dealt with shortly. Gonna shuffle up your life. That one wasn't as strong. We'll try something else later. But everyone, thank you so much for sticking around. That is the end of our weekend. We're gonna go ahead and raid on over. But the quick outro before we go. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you're lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys have a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it have to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it have to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Melons, and I will hopefully see you guys next week, aka the next time that I see you. Bye bye for now.